Hey guys, Jagist here. This is Jagist Reviews. Alright, so today we're going to take a look at the Ortizan M10 Gen 1. Now, I've seen this speaker a lot on Amazon the last year. I never really looked into it all that much because I believe it was about 120 or 130 bucks, and it didn't seem like it would necessarily be worth it. However, they are on sale right now for 55 bucks, which is crazy cheap. So I was like, you know what? Even if it's not the best speaker, for 50 bucks, probably can't go wrong. So I figured, yeah, let's go ahead and try it. I'll try it so you guys don't have to. And if it's good, let's all get one. You know what I mean? But it says 360 degree all around sound, perfectly portable. And we've got dazzling lights, DSP chip, IPX7, so it's waterproof, fast charging, so that's kind of cool. 3D sound, I'm not sure what exactly that entails. I don't think it has speakers on both sides. Hi-fi quality sound. Alright, so that looks like it's about done. Forgive my lights, they're freaking out a little bit. So peak power is 120 watts, so about maybe 60 watts RMS, which is not bad for this size. I think this is probably around the size of like the JBL Extremes and some of those size speakers. It does have 18,000 milliamp battery, which is actually quite large, so that's not bad. And then 48 hertz to 20 kilohertz, so that's a decent frequency response for this size of speaker. So yeah, let's give it a go. See what we got here. Alright, about this. Gotta fix my dang lights. They're a little glitchy for some reason. But inside it looks like we've got our speaker. We will get into that in just a sec. So, looks like it comes with a little leather strap, which is alright. This is our little Bluetooth book. And now Ortizan, I've seen a few of them, some of their smaller speakers and stuff. I've never tried the brand out, but like I said, for the price, I figured why not, you know? So it's actually a little bit bigger than I would say the JBL Extreme 4 is, by a little bit, like a little longer. I think the JBL Extreme 4 probably comes to about here. Around probably the same thickness and everything. This is Gen 1, so I don't know if they're going to come out with a Gen 2 at some point. But underneath it looks like we got mic, so you can hook a microphone into it or a guitar. TF card slot, so you can load up a little memory card with whatever music you want. Looks like we got our USB-C out, so you might be able to play music off a USB stick and then also probably charge your devices. So it is USB-C charging, which I love. That's always a good thing on most of these speakers. They're all starting to kind of go with that, and I like that. So nothing crazy. Our aux, but stupid lights. Anyways, so we've got some good little passive radiators on the side. And then on the front, we'll have to take this grill off at a certain point, but you can kind of see it's got two 3.5-inch woofers. Now on Amazon, it says they're bigger. I saw a person do a teardown on this, so I do know that they're a little under 4 inches on the woofers, and the tweeters are 1-inch silk dome tweeters, not the 2.2-inch whatever they say on Amazon. So interesting. But on the front we've got our power, our volume up, volume down, play, pause, track switch, our mode button, and then EQ, plus our lights, and I forget what that one is. I think it's multi-connect, so you can connect more than one of these together. But yeah, all in all, it's a pretty sturdy speaker. We got, 18,000 milliamp battery, so the battery's big. I think on the JBL Extreme 3 it's 10,000 milliamps, so you've almost got double the size of battery in this one. I don't know how much the Extreme 4 has, so it is interesting, but it feels nice. It feels pretty solid. Let's see if we got some juice. Cool, so we do have juice, and then on the top is our battery indicator, so it actually comes almost fully charged. But let's go ahead. I'm gonna get it hooked up real quick to the phone. See you back here in just 1 second. All right, guys, I've got it all hooked up. I played it a little bit, and it does sound actually pretty dang good. Somebody had torn this down, and they said that there was something wrong with the DSP chip, and I'm assuming that maybe they fixed it, they updated it, something, because it does seem like there's bass, and it's a good amount. Whereas like the video I saw a while back didn't seem like it had any bass or anything. So let's give it a quick look also. As you can see, there's some lights in there where the passive radiators are, which is kind of cool. All right, let's see what this sounds like real quick. Oh, sorry. I don't know what songs these are going with, but and we're at about, I would say around 55%.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, coming down like precipitation. I ain't never met a limitation. Hate applying my elimination. Gotta go to Google for the information. I'm a superstar, so I gotta shine. Top dollar be the bottom line. Bottom feeding, dotted line. Turn your heart rate to a dotted line. Yeah, my zodiac probably dollar sign.
Not bad. Let's do some top speed.
Speed it up, speed it up.
Go full volume.
Speed it up. Speed it up, 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 speed it up. Go faster, ayy, go faster, ayy, go faster, ayy, go faster, ayy. Don't wake up, go dumb. I'm pretty God like a nun. I'm put that on my son. On go like 3, 2, 1. Don't smoke, I need my lungs. I stack and feed my funds. I'ma do this, have fun, ayy. I'm blasted, ayy. Don't.
Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Let's see how it does vocally.
You will never understand what I went through. You never were a good listener. A good listener. You will never understand what you put me through. And you never be a good lover. A good lover. At first I believed I was the lucky one, but I was just fooling myself.
Alright guys, so I'm gonna stop that there for now. I will go through the different EQs. Let's see how this thing does, but I will tell you straight out of the box, without messing with the EQs or anything like that, it does have great sound. The bass is actually good, and when it does hit the lows, it's hitting them quite well. It's not an insane amount of bass though. You're not getting the, W King X20's amount of bass out of this thing, so relative to its size, I actually think it's got a decent amount of bass. It sounds good, and then on those highs, it actually, like that last song, Better Get It Right, it's playing everything without distortion. It's got a good clarity to it, a good sparkle. All in all, I'm actually a lot more satisfied with this than I thought I was going to be. So I don't know if they did go in and fix the DSP problem or anything else like that, but you're definitely getting bass. It's definitely hitting, and when it hits some of those lows, it's actually doing pretty good job. Do I wish there was a little bit more? For sure, always. But let me check out the different EQs, see kind of, you know, what this thing can do. And yeah, I do like the little lights on it. So we have, if we can see, so you can turn them off. I mean, there's not a lot going on with the lights, but they're kind of subtle. They're like the, what is it? The Sony speakers, like it's just in the passive radiators. So yeah, not a bad little speaker. I'm gonna mess around with it a little bit more, and then I'll probably take this case off, like the cover, so you can see. There you go. You can kind of see it's actually got big, surprisingly thick surround woofers and some little tweeters there. But yeah, so yeah, definitely not bad like I was kind of expecting. Whatever problem that they had, I know for a fact they fixed it, because there is still bass. You're getting that, and basically they're saying it used to be like non-existent. There's definitely bass. It's definitely hitting. I do wish it was a little bit more, but for the size of speaker and what you're getting out of it, you know, you're getting a decent little chunk. It definitely sounds better at those higher volumes. Is it worth $55? Absolutely. I'll put a link down in the description. If you want to get this, I think now's a prime time to get it. You're going to be hard pressed to find something that's better for $55. Is it worth the 100 and 120 that it is at full price? Definitely not. At that price, you're getting closer to like the DB Soars and Tribit Stormbox Blast and some of these other speakers. But for a compact littler speaker for $55, I absolutely think this is worth it. I recommend getting it. Let's go ahead and test it up against a few things though, and kind of see how it holds its own and everything like that. Now, does it get as loud and bassy as like the La Mega Boom Go that I just barely got for $30 more? Definitely not. That's more in the league of like the Tribit Stormbox Blast. This is definitely a smaller speaker. It's not as big. It's got smaller drivers. It's definitely more along the lines of something to compete against like the JBL Extreme 4 and W King X10 and those styles of speakers. But so far, so good. I'm pleasantly surprised. Is it the best sounding speaker I've ever heard? No. Do I wish it had a little bit more bass? For sure. But it gets loud. It's clear. It's got nice highs. Got good lows. And all in all, definitely worth that $55. So if you can get it with the deal, I'll put the link down in the description. I do know that it's been on sale for a little while now, so I don't know how long that's going to last on Amazon. But thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot, and we will see you on the next video.